I heard someone say, I can't take it anymore. I'm done with this. I can't do this. That's what I'm hearing. But everything is coming together. You can do this. For some people, you can actually do this. For some people, that may be your truth. Speaking your truth. Uh, Something your mom could have said to you. Remember to be positive. Remember your cans. When you say you can't do something, remember you can. But this could just be your reality. Like you are physically incapable of doing it. And that's okay too. Like somebody's really trying to uh, force themselves on you, possibly force their beliefs on you. This could have something to do with disability or condition that you experience that some medical professionals could consider disabled for some people, but you're just living your life. Yeah, almost like you don't really want to fall into anyone else's box or limitations or limited speech or belief systems. Somebody is having a hard time dealing with the fact that they are who they are. It's like they want to make some changes to avoid something, to avoid maybe some discomfort or accepting something that other people consider delusional. Like you're going to make some people unhappy, and that's okay. We're definitely getting closer to that energy of you making some people unhappy, making some people uncomfortable, because you're getting really close to what you desire and things make sense in your world. You don't have to let everybody in your world and, make these connections to what they decide that you are based on your own life. Like, according to them, you may be disabled, but for you, this is the only way you know how to function. And you don't really have the option of going back in time and changing the way you think about yourself or the way you see yourself in this reality. Whereas though that's kind of the only option they're giving you is to go back in time and change your beliefs or rethink your memories, like go back over things that happened to you and pretend like it didn't happen or pretend like you have a different feeling about the things that happened. But for some people in this energy, I feel like you are just going to keep going on your own path. Okay. And things are going to really change for you. You're probably going to hear a lot of naysayers in the background, but these naysayers were once in the foreground. So it's the fact that they're in the background now is still a little disturbing, but you're making progress. Them saying negative things about you, saying you can't do this, or just overall just talking in general to try and distract you and get them to listen to their negative talk. You're leaving that behind right now with a satisfied peace of mind. Yeah, because this new place that you're entering, one could assume that they've been through what you've been through. Like there is one path for everyone, but you never know where they come from to get where they are or where they're going. Everybody has their own journey. Some people could be in this space that don't necessarily belong where they are. Maybe they rather be where you're leaving. Like maybe they're trying to be considered by the status quo. Status quo. Nine of Pentacles. But I feel like Four of Pentacles. Okay, this is a lot of money coming in for you that you're very proud of. Like you decide what is financially stable. And whenever I see shells, even outside of this deck, I think of currency, like cowrie shells with some African traditions where cowrie shells were considered currency. And I think of gold as being, an earthly mineral. Pentacles here, it started as these things that we value, and then it became a digital currency. But I feel like you're going back into valuing what you decide to value. Even with this Page of Pentacles here, it looks like, and even this woman holding her phone the same way this Page of Pentacles is holding his coin. Something about a device being useful here. Like you're valuing a device or devices, possibly even vices. And then this Knight of Swords, you have twice here. This person is holding a sword. This person is holding a phone. Yeah, it's something to do with what you hold in your hands. Like, yeah. Because I'm just looking at the hands here, hands crossed, folded. It's something about what you can hold on to with your hands. That's going to be a value here. That you might consider as financial currency, or it might turn into digital currency for you. Wheel of Fortune. And then her hands are folded as well. Like a prayer, like you're praying over your money, and that's what makes it valuable. Is it an increase? Gratitude, like you're just grateful for what you have, and you're not really asking for anything at this time. The Sun, this is very beautiful. So yeah, the Sun, Nine of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune. So there was a time when you could just be happy. Like you had everything, or even the acknowledgement that everything or anything is possible. And then it's almost like someone wanted you to actually have it down on paper that you are this, that, and the other according to their laws and systems. So you had to go back in time, or some people were challenged to go back in time and change the way you think. Like you can't be happy unless you have this degree. You can't be happy unless you have this type of employment and this amount of income. Unless you live in this neighborhood with this type of car, certain type of clothes, certain type of hairstyles, and it just goes on and on and on for some people. And it's like for some people, you never experienced that pride and joy. Like there was just always something else. And maybe I'm talking to someone here who reached that level where you were just kind of like suspended in thin air, maybe even suspended in darkness, and you realize this can go on endlessly. Like now they got me running through the skies, like I'm chasing stars at this point. And to really think of that on a physical level is one thing, to do it spiritually, but physically chasing stars is a whole different ball game. Okay. I have my opinions about that, but I just feel like for some people, it was just like time to really just bring it back home, bring it back down to earth, be grateful for what you have, be settled within yourself, because it's just a level of anxiety that is life threatening. Almost like this person in the sky, like, you know how dangerous flying is for some people? Maybe somebody has a fear of flying. And it was, she has her earphones on, her sunglasses, nice clothes. And maybe it was just like, putting her in a really dangerous situation where she could just come back down to earth and be grateful for the seashells. That's real happiness, and not necessarily chasing dreams, or possibly making your dreams more grounded so that it doesn't put your life at risk or even your spirit. And I feel like this comes back to something that's going on the mom side, or something about being a nurturer, or the way someone thinks, like this delusional sense of self. Well, other people are saying you're delusional, but really you're just satisfied and content with the now. Okay. Yeah, like you have to, for some people, you're going to be changing what you see as happiness. And somebody, when people say, what's wrong? Stop smiling is a problem. Or if you need to, yeah, you don't have this like super grin glued on your face, then you must be depressed. Or like this type of energy and having to answer to other people's expectations of you, or like, oh well, if they think something's wrong with me, or if they're asking what's wrong, then there must be something wrong. Like this, I feel like that type of thinking is coming to an end. If you feel okay, then you're okay. That's all that matters. You don't have to answer to anyone's interrogations. You don't have to answer to anyone. For some people, it's like within your mind, like there's an interrogator, an interviewer that's trying to keep you on track, but also wanting you to just be more and more than you are. And this voice is never going to be happy. You have peace here in reverse. This person is definitely disturbing your peace in some way, and this could have to do with some mental issues or mental disturbances, sorrow, pleasure, futility. Yeah, something was definitely disturbed within your pleasure zones, or what you consider to be pleasurable was questioned by you, or maybe something caused you to turn turn back in on yourself and question yourself, or question your identity in some way. Excuse me. Excuse me. So you may notice some changes happening because that was happening. That was going on in the background, and now it's right in your face. Like this is something you have to deal with. Yeah, so this is definitely coming out as like you being connected to your lifeline. You're calling the truth with someone. The emperor here, the boss, some boss in your life, somebody that was controlling you in some way, possibly limiting your luxury, or being a gatekeeper for you being able to experience luxury. And the lovers here, they could have also been limiting your relationships. Like they didn't want you to get in a relationship. They didn't want you to be with anybody. I feel like that's who you're calling a truce with. Um, like they can have it. They can take it home. Whatever it is they want from you is just something you can definitely live without. And maybe you don't want it to begin with. Okay, but I feel like you're definitely settling within yourself. So it is what it is. They don't like you. They don't have to like you. Coping mechanisms, density, addiction. Let God in. I don't know about that one. I feel like when the doors are closed, and whoever's knocking at this point is just definitely not welcome. So they can call themselves God all they want. A new king, a new sheriff. No, I don't think so. Somebody's trying to be your dad. I don't think so. I feel like those ships have certainly sailed, and they definitely need to prove themselves if they want to be part of your life, not just say let me in and think that everything's going to change for them. No. Yeah, double mission. Someone's saying loosen your grip. Double mission, light worker, starseed, serve the world by being you. If you choose to serve the world, that's an option that you have. You're not a slave to anybody. You can also serve yourself. That's what I'm getting. Like somebody wants you to serve them, and you have to choose one or the other, either them or yourself. You either please people or you please yourself. You either make them happy or you make yourself happy. So why do they need your happiness? That's the question. Yeah, like this person is ready to throw a tantrum because they're saying they're protecting you from themselves. They're the only one posing a threat to you. Stand up for yourself. They want to fight you. Somebody wants to fight you, and you're being told to stand up for yourself. Yeah, they're in the wrong. You have protest, start a revolution. Oh, geez. Okay. I feel like it's time. Like things are just boiling over, and that's just the energy I'm getting here. You definitely can't run away from this. Also, you don't have a choice. Like once you settle on yourself, that's it. Treat your body like the palace it is. Yeah, like they want to knock down this whole kingdom. They want to destroy the castle. So you may be surrounded by some raggedy entities trying to get in your palace. Um but this is the reason why it took so long to settle down, because you heard this disturbing energy around you. It's like a constant threat. But the reality is they're the ones that surround it. You know, if they step foot on your property, they're going to be destroyed. If they try to cross boundaries, they're going to be destroyed. So now you just can be comfortable relaxing. Now that you know that it's a 9 threat, that even if they are seriously trying to threaten you, they're foolish. Okay, you have the world card here. The way you see the world is changing. And also, like, it's the same now as it was back then. You just didn't know everything you know now. And you were more willing to forgive and try to understand other people's perspective. You have so much experience now that you know not to give these people any time of your day. And whatever they give you, you're going to use it for your own good. It's definitely going to be applied to your account in a positive way. Yeah, so you're looking at things from a different perspective. Looking back over your past. Again, this is the energy I'm picking up from the beginning. Like, this is what you were being told to do, to go back and look over some things that you might have let slide. Like, you might have said things are okay. I'm okay with that. And now maybe you're not okay with that. Or you weren't okay with it before, but now you are, and it just doesn't bother you. Like, you're very unbothered at this time. Whereas though nothing has really changed. You know, maybe there's still a lot of, but you're just kind of letting it roll off your back. Now, someone is settled within themselves, but still traveling towards their destiny. Somebody's going to have to let you in at this point, because you're the one traveling towards them. Maybe they're trying to get their guards up and, It's coming from both angles. This energy is coming from both angles. Like, Eight of Candles, like, it's just like some passion is building up and somebody's gonna have to answer for it. Nine of Tomes. Somebody's definitely at the end of their wits. Like, they're done trying to go to the books. Like, we're done talking. But also, this person may have inability to express themselves, or they might not be able to articulate their frustration. So that could be the threat. Like, you don't have a choice and get mad about things. But you can also recognize someone else trying to control your thoughts. Like, you can of other people's place in their journeys and see that, okay, this person is unable to understand their position. They can't make peace with their reality. You can kind of see where you guys relate and what's different about you versus them. Why all the time? They can't make peace with reality. It's something about a fair fight. Like, peace after trouble. Yeah, so I feel like maybe this is like you again. Someone could be getting sued right now. But I feel like it's a fair fight, even though you're outnumbered because of your strength. But they're still going to walk away and you're going to get your peace after this fight. You're going to be able to celebrate the harmony that you cultivate within your community. I feel like it's really important that you fight this energy. Whatever that means, like, naturally accept the challenge, get in the ring with these demons and deal with it, because you're going to be the one that comes out on top. Yeah, I'm definitely seeing fairness here. So this may be something that they're complaining about, things not being fair because you're winning. They're losers, very sore losers. Brokenhearted over some things that happened many, many years ago that they just can't make peace with. So now they feel like everybody's problem is their problem, or their problem is everybody's problem. Whatever the case may be, there's no separation here. Yeah, you're going to have to fight this once and for all and just, walk home with your trophy. Something going on in the skies is happening that it may, or even maybe like accepting defeat because you can deal with it, whereas though they cannot deal with it because they're sore losers. Like, you can like just tell them to go ahead and take whatever it is they're taking. Maybe somebody was recently stuck up or robbed, and whatever they stole from you is something that you can easily replace because you value your life. These people don't value their lives. Or even these demons, like, they don't have lives to begin with. So, they can try and take your identity. They can try and steal your soul or whatever the case is. And it's like, you could go ahead and take my soul, because you're the one creating this reality. You have control over your own thoughts. You have control over your own narrative. A soul is a soul is a soul. Like, I feel like for some people, you determine what's important to you. We saw the seashells. You had the 9 of Pentacles. You have 4 of Pentacles. Did you have the 9 of Pentacles? Yeah. So, like, whatever they're stealing is because someone else told them that it's valuable, something that they don't have, and someone else said this is what you should have. But things are valuable to you because you decide that you enjoy them. So I'm talking to somebody who might have even existed in life saying you don't have a soul, or like it's just like a joke to you. Whereas though these other people They really lose their minds over little phrases and things like that. Yeah, so I definitely feel like some things are changing again with your reality, your sense of self. Like you might be coming off as the villain because these people are crybabies. Three of Pentacles, and you just let them cry. Go ahead and cry. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy your tears. You're planning something new. You're planning something bigger. Like almost like take the castle. You can go on to greener pastures and build as though they're just gonna destroy everything anyway. Page of Swords. This is nothing new. You may look young, you may look like you're new in town or whatever, but this is nothing new. This happens over and over and over again. They're like little siblings. Maybe somebody is the older in their family, the oldest, but your parents could have even treated you like you were the one in control, like you had it all and they had to have what you had. That's what I feel like. Like people just feel like you are so blessed because you have a mind that can create. I'm definitely talking to a creative person. This could be you, the Two of Swords, or someone you're dealing with who is just unhappy, okay? They don't know what to think or what to feel, what to believe. This could be a Libra. We have Aries here, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Ten of Swords. Yeah, they're really stressed out. Stressed out, miserable, and unhappy. And they see you being happy and they think that it's because of something you have. And they just exist in this lack mentality forever. At the end of the day, they may actually have more than you. Like with this Five of Pentacles, I feel like spiritually they're very poor, but physically they might actually have more. It's just like it's piled up, it's junk, it's trash at this point. It doesn't matter. They don't value themselves or you or anything they have. And whatever that's about, I don't know how to even fix or start to fix someone else that doesn't want to be fixed. But as far as you're concerned with this energy, I feel like as long as you stay peaceful and stay graceful, no matter what you have on your plate, as long as you're grateful for it, you're okay.